What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. This video is going to be dedicated to consistency. The reason that the quality is actually a little bit better is because I'm not doing it on my shitty computer quality, but I really do love filming on my computer just because it's a lot more comfortable and I don't have to worry about my phone falling, and it's just a bit easier to upload the videos. But today I decided to do it from my phone just because I made a little chart for you guys for today's video. Yes, I know it's a lot of effort. I did a lot of homework just to get this video going for you guys. No, I'm just kidding. But I figured that this little visual chart would be the best way to get my point across and also to make the video a little bit more interactive. All right, so today's video is going to be about, like I said, consistency and inconsistency, mainly how it affects, your habits and your goals, and how it benefits you or, takes away from the beneficial and effective parts of your habits and goals by being inconsistent or being consistent. So without further ado, let's just get right into this. And yeah. All right, so I tested this like 10 times, making sure that you guys could see it the correct way. And apparently my phone does automatically, so amazing. All right, so let's start off with inconsistency. All right, so I kind of made a weekly chart here. So it's Monday through Friday, and then for 3 weeks, and then we'll go from there. All right, so starting off Monday, let's say you have a goal. It doesn't matter what it is, if it's to read a book every day or to work out every day, create a video every day, or work on your business idea or website or whatever it is that your goal is that you want to do. Just pretend the check mark means that. So you can make it to your own personal thing. If it's working out, reading a book, eating better, whatever the heck you want it to be, just pretend that the check mark means what you want it to be. For me, I'm just gonna say whatever, working on a website and developing it and getting it ready to launch. So that's what it's gonna be for me. All right, so let's say on Monday I work on my website and I get ready to launch. On Tuesday I do the same thing. On Wednesday I do the same thing, and on Thursday and Friday I don't, for whatever reason. If it's because I'm lazy, if it's because I can't do it, if it's because I don't have time, whatever the hell the excuse that I come up with, that's why I can't do it. Okay, so we did the first 3 days in a row. That's pretty strong. We're starting pretty good. And the next following week we don't do Tuesday, or we don't do Monday, and we don't do Tuesday. So that's already 4 days in a row we're not doing anything at all. Okay, then on Wednesday we decide to pick it back up, and then on Thursday we decide to take a break, and then on Friday we go back to it. So far we have 3 days in a row. We skipped 4 days, and then we went back 1 day, skipped another day, and went back again. Okay, and then for the third week we skipped Monday again. We began on Tuesday, skipped again, and then we completed our task, and we completed our task one more time. Okay, so that's the inconsistency chart. So I made it super simple. I made it just, a bunch of random days, but this looks like a lot of people's schedule. It sometimes looks like my schedule when I'm deciding to be lazy. And so out of the 3 times 4, out of the 12 days, only 8 days I have completed my task or completed my goal or whatever it was. And yes, I'm pretty slow at math, so I'm surprised I actually got that. All right, now for the consistency side. Well, actually, let's backtrack a little bit. So for inconsistency, you can see that, we started off strong, then we took a break, then we started and stopped and started and stopped, and so forth and so on for the next week. Okay, so throughout all those weeks, we only did our goal one time on Monday. Okay, and then on Tuesdays, we only did twice on Tuesdays, twice on Wednesdays, once on Thursday, and twice on Fridays. So this is a very random ass chart. There's no actual pattern. There's no consistency at all. There's just days I do it and days I don't do it. Okay, so our total was 8 out of 12, and there was no pattern. There was no consistency at all. So I made up a little bit of my own definition for inconsistency, and this is what it sounds like: doing something spontaneously without rhythm when you feel motivated to. Sorry about that right here. So what I mean by spontaneously and without rhythm, obviously you guys know what rhythm is. It's whatever, kind of like a pattern. Okay, and then spontaneously is whenever you feel like it, however what time and when you want to do it. So that's like spontaneous. And then motivated to, I put that in quotations because motivation isn't shit. Motivation doesn't mean anything. Okay, motivation is great to get you started, but what keeps you going is discipline. Okay, so we'll make another video dedicated to that. But right now, I kind of want to make this one about consistency. But I put it in quotation marks because motivation really doesn't mean shit unless you keep it consistent. So it's good to be motivated, and it's also okay and almost good not to be motivated, because not everyone's motivated every day. Okay, that's not what makes you consistent. That isn't what creates your habits. Okay, that's what can get you started on the path to want to achieve something, want to achieve your goals and create habits. But that will not, at the end of the day, that won't get you far. Okay, it won't get you further than discipline in any way, shape, or form. All right, then we have consistency. So here's the second part. As you guys can see, this looks a lot more organized so far, and then we'll start off and we'll just walk you through it real quick. So consistency. Monday, we go and we do it. Tuesday, we don't do it. Wednesday, we do it. Thursday, we don't do it. And Friday, we do it. Oh shit, and Friday, we do it. So this is a pattern that we do for 3 full weeks, or let's say the weeks are only Monday through Friday. Okay, so we did this for 3 full weeks. Every single Monday, we did work. Every single Tuesday, we took a break. Every single Wednesday, we did work. Every single Thursday, we took a break. And every single Friday, we did work. Okay, now I know, and our final number is 9 out of 12. And that's not a lot, to be honest with you. But what matters is the consistency. We're not worried about doing it 12 out of the 12 days. We're not worried about doing it 4 out of the 12 days. What matters is that we keep it consistent. Okay, so we did it consistent. Every single Monday, we stuck to our plan. Every single Tuesday, we took a break. Okay, every single Wednesday, we stuck to our plan. Every single Thursday, we took a break. Every single Friday, we stuck to our plan. Okay, this obviously doesn't have to be your schedule. You can make it to however you want it to be, but I'm just doing this for the video reference. Okay, and obviously our weeks are 7 days long. All right, the fact I just added that. All right, fuck it. So 9 days. So yes, it's more than 8, but it's not about it being 8 or it being 9. It would be great if this was 8 days of consistent work and this was 9 days of not consistent work. It's not about that. It's the fact that this was not consistent and it wasn't figured out. This and spontaneous. This was figured out. This was consistent, and this was something you chose to do. This is something you stuck to. Okay, that's what's really impressive. That's what really creates the pattern. That's what really sets you apart from everybody else in any way. If it's a business, if it's a job, if it's a whatever, if it's a restaurant, if it's a freaking like a Walmart and you stock shelves, whatever it is, the fact that you're consistent, the fact that you show up every single day and do your job will first off prevent you from getting fired, or prevent you from losing your business, or prevent you from getting shitty grades. Whatever the scenario is, if you're consistent, or getting kicked off the team, or not being starter, but whatever the scenario is, or whatever the situation that you put yourself in, whatever goal that you have set for yourself to achieve, if you're consistent, you will automatically, and you stay consistent, you will automatically surpass every single person. Okay, and I'm not saying every single person isn't consistent, but if you stay consistent and you keep your standards high, and you keep for yourself, if you keep your standards high and you keep your motivation, like I said, motivation doesn't really matter, but if you are a really motivated person, if you keep your motivation under control and don't let it become what decides everything. Like if I'm not motivated on Tuesday, then I'm not gonna do it on Tuesday. No, it's not about that. It's about having a fixed day to do something or not to do something. Okay, obviously you can do something every day, or you can do something once every other day, kind of like how I have the consistency chart here. It's every other day. Okay, but the point I'm trying to get across is, it doesn't matter if you do 10 out of the 12 days or 8 out of the 12 days, as long as it's consistent, as long as you know that when this day comes, when this time comes, that you will do it. That's what matters the most. Okay, more than how often you do it. It's about obviously 1 out of 12 days is shit regardless, but you know what I'm trying to say. It's the fact that you set your time, you set your day, you set this moment to do something, and you choose to do it. It's not, oh, I have time for this, oh, whatever, I'm lazy, or this or that, whatever excuse you want to make. It's that you make a plan and you stick to it. That's what builds consistency. That's what makes your habits effective, and that's what makes your goals extremely achievable. Okay, doesn't matter the circumstances. And just how I made a definition for inconsistency, I made a definition for consistency. Okay, I did doing something regularly and reliably over time, no matter what or how you feel. Okay, so almost exactly opposite of inconsistency. Okay, doing something regularly. Okay, it doesn't have to be every day, just regularly according to your pattern, according to your plan. Okay, and reliably. So you can rely on yourself. Where the fuck's reliably? Let me highlight this shit. Reliably, right there. Boom. Okay, reliably. You can rely on yourself that you know you would do this. If I am a business owner, for an example, which I am, but another case scenario. Let's say I'm not me and I'm a business owner, and I am me, fuck it. I am me and I'm a business owner. Let's say, would I rather hire someone who's reliable? Or would I rather hire someone who's highly motivated, but I can't fucking, I can't tell when they're going to work. I can't tell when they're going to try. I can't tell if they're going to respond to my messages or not. But I'd rather have that person, or rather have the person who always replies to my texts, always replies to my calls, and always shows up to work when they say they show up to work, aka being the reliable person. Of course, I would want to be, to choose the reliable person, and I would want to be the reliable person, because I know being reliable will make you, a higher pick, will always make you be picked more often in whatever case scenario it is, for a team, for a freaking test, for whatever it is. Okay, it doesn't have to be picked, but you know what I'm saying. And then it says over time, no matter what or how you feel. So no matter what or how you feel, that just phrase right there is the exact opposite of motivation. Okay, so this last sentence right here says, it basically just says screw motivation. It doesn't mean anything. Because to be honest, like I said multiple times in this video already, motivation does not mean anything. Okay, maybe to start off, maybe to give you that little push to start something, to make you disciplined, to make you disciplined, to make you want to keep going and strive for more. That's what motivation's for. That's great, and I like that. I don't know why my setup's being goofy. All right, so that's my little video for today. I kind of just want to get that point across because it is effective and it is something everyone should know. And I know people know it, and I know people understand the differences, and I know people understand. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is exactly why I didn't want to record my phone. But I know people understand the exact differences between inconsistency and consistency. Inconsistency is something that you don't do all the time, something that's not regular. Consistency is something that's regular, something that is reliable, something that you know will happen. Okay, kind of like when you wake up every morning depressed because you have to go to school. That's consistent. That you feel that every single Monday. You know what I'm saying? And every single Friday you feel happy because, oh shit, I get time off. I don't have to do anything. You know what I'm saying? That's consistent inconsistency. And then, it all comes down really to laziness and discipline. That's the real thing. Or if you want to put inconsistency as motivation and consistency as discipline, those are also two great, things that a lot of people think that motivation is way more than discipline. But at the end of the day, it really isn't. And I'm sure most of you guys watching this video, or all of you guys watching this video, have felt, motivated to do something or to start something, and then you find yourself a week later, 2 weeks later, not ending up doing anything with it because you weren't consistent and you weren't. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna fucking break my phone. But you weren't consistent with it, and you just kind of fell apart, and then you kind of ignored it and pushed it away. And yeah, so with an idea, it's a little bit easier to do. But with a business, if you already put money towards something, you automatically kind of build a mental discipline, a kind of mental plan that you have to stick to, or else you lose the money. Now, if you don't give a shit about your money, that's a whole different problem. But for the video today, I really just wanted to show you guys the differences between these two, why they matter, and how they can affect you, and how they can affect you as a boss, how they can affect you as an employee, or how they can affect you as a student or athlete, whatever. I tried to implicate that in all my areas of this video. And yeah, so consistency is the name of this video. That's the topic of this video. And yes, that's it for today. Today is March 5th. Unfortunately, the dropshipping store is not ready yet. We are getting closer and closer every single day, creating new apps, creating new accounts, creating new everything to get our stuff out there, to get our media out there, to advertise and get ourselves out to you guys. I know you guys see the link in the description in the description of my account. You guys can go click on that. It won't really take you won't be able to see any products yet. I do have products uploaded, but you won't see it on there because I have it locked, obviously, so because it's not ready. But what you guys can do is guys can sign up, put your email in there, and as soon as it launches, it will send you that email to the email that you entered. It will send you an email saying that we launched, and then you can go ahead and check out our products and definitely buy our products because it's going to be lit, it's going to be swagger, and it is going to be hype as fuck because we're just gonna have drip and we're the GOAT. So that's it for today. Hopefully I will give you guys a better update or even post a video when it comes to the drop shipping store. Like I said multiple times already, I kind of want to screen record my screen and walk you guys through it and just show you guys everything. But like I also said before, I kind of wanted to wait until it's launched, until we're ready to go. But I'll see you guys in the next video, and that's it.